Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for watching my previous video and showing so much love. Hope you give this love in the next coming videos also. So in today's video, we are going to learn a new design of tassels. So this is the design I have made in which like previously, we are going to make a square pattern of larger pearls, and then we are going to make this square pattern of small pearls, and then the same pearl size of this is going to be placed here, and another pearls are going to be placed here. And for tassels, we are again going to make this line, or you can say a U-shaped pearls line, and then we are going to make tassels line from this. So depending on the pearls we use here in smaller size pearls, we are going to make this pattern. So when we are going to make it, we are going to know how many pearls line we can attach it. So this is going to be a pretty large one as compared to this one. This one was small, but this is going to be a little bigger one. So in this, we are going to require this pearl size 4. Then this one is a medium pearl one. And then these are the smaller pearls like this, same size of this pearl. And then again, this is a second small pearl, which we require two of them. And then these are the small pearls, and these are the drop shapes marble. In this tassel, we have used golden. In this one, we are going to use the pearl shape. I have two colors. This one is a red color, as you can see. It's a red drop shape, and I have this pink color also. But I think with white, red color will go well. The light pink color will show the same color, so it uh, don't look good. So let's get started. So we are going to start with the smaller pearl, and then we are going to make a 12 of this ring. After making 12 of this, we are going to add the larger pearl, this one, and then the smaller pearl, which is going to be this middle part, and then again this larger pearl, this one. And then we are going to again make the circle by adding the previous pearl line again. So it will create a hook shape like this. And you can also hide this knot inside this larger pearl. So it will look like this. But I think we should add the smaller pearls at this portion also, so the thread will be hidden. So I am undoing this everything and adding small two pearls over this portion corners, so it will create a more good look. So I have added 4 for each of these pearls because the holes are bigger of this large pearl, so the small bits are going inside. So I have added more 4 to each of them. It becomes 8, plus we are going to add 2 pearls over here. So it will become 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 extra pearls. So we are going to take 24 pearls for the upper portion. So firstly, we are going to add 8 of the pearls to this 12 pearl line, 12 plus 8. And then by adding this larger pearl, we are going to add 2 of them here. Then the smaller pearl, then again the larger pearl. As you can see, it goes directly inside. So till here, like this. And then we are going to add more 2 of them. And then the smaller pearl. Then again, the 2 smaller pearls. And then this larger pearl. And we are going to again go through this. So we already have added extra 4 pearls here. So we don't need to add here 4 pearls to go inside this larger pearl. So we are directly going to come all through over this middle pearl. After completing this cycle, we are going to now go through this lower portion. So we are again going to add two smaller pearls here and then add this larger pearl here. Smaller pearls and then the larger one. So we need to add extra four pearls because the pearls goes inside this larger pearl. So add extra four pearls like this. And then we are just going to add 10 or 20 of the pearls to create this line. And you can also make a combination of adding the red pearls in red drop shape pearls inside this line. I'm going to show you how. So firstly we are going to add 10 of the smaller pearls here. So this is 10, and then we are going to add the drop shape red color pearl like this, and then we are going to add a smaller pearl and then again another drop shape pearl but in the opposite direction of the previous one like this. And now we are going to add another 10 line down, or you can just simply add 5 of them here and then create this pattern and again 5 of them because it is looking a little bit lengthy, so I am just cancelling the 5 of them from here and then creating this pattern and again adding 5 of them. So this is how it becomes after adding 5 of them. And now we are going to add this pattern. So smaller pearls first like this, and then we are going to add we are going to add 3 of them like this, and then we are going to again follow the whole pattern of this one. 5 of the smaller pearls, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the red drop shape, and then again the smaller pearl, and then again the drop shape in the opposite direction, and then again the 5 smaller pearls, plus 4 extra pearls because we are going to add this larger pearl now. So extra 4 pearls, and then the larger pearl, then plus 2 to evenness this 2 pearls. And now we are going to just go through this like this. So it's going to create a pattern like this. And now we are going to add the tassels or the pearl lines over here. So it's going to create a little larger tassel like this, a V shape. So I'm just gonna tie a knot over here, a really tight knot, because if it get loosened, the shape will be changed. So I'm just pulling a little bit to create a tight shape, and then I'm just knotting it. So after that, just come to this part, and then we are going to add 5 to 6 of the add 8 of the pearls to create this portion, this one, 8 of the small size pearls like this. And then we are going to just go through like this. So you can see it has created some space over here like this. And now we are going to again add 8 of the pearls like this. And then we are again going to go through from this to this larger pearl. And now we are going to add 10 of them, 10 of the smaller pearls to this larger one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. That's all. And then we are just again go through this poll to see if it works. Yeah. Or else, to avoid the overlapping of the pearls, we can just go through the previous pearl like this, and then just go through it, and again going to this larger pearl like this, and then again going to this previous pearl's smaller pearl like this. Or else just undo it, and it is still giving an overlapping look, so just undo it till this pearl. And we are just going to add the previous pearls, one pearl, and then we are going to go through all of the 10 pearls, so it will create a uniform look. Otherwise it's just creating a overlapping to the joints of each of the pearls. So it's a simple trick. And where we are creating the tassels or the line, just don't add double pearl size, because in smaller pearl size some of the times it creates a double pearl pattern. So avoid adding those pearls, because it will not create a uniform look and it will just create a trouble. So after adding them, just add this pearl like this. So see, it's creating an overlapping look. So as you can see, now I have created this one. Now the last and the favorite portion is remaining to create this beautiful lines. So we are going to see the cuts, how many cuts we are going to have to add the tassel. So in the previous one, let me show you the previous one. We have also created the same look, like the cuts are being used as a starting point of these lines. And for watching this tassel, how I created it, do check the do check the description box, or you can also see it in my YouTube channel. So in this one, we have, just avoid the vertical ones, we are going to go from this one. So from this pearl, 1 2 3, leaving the 3, we have 1 2 3 3, and then leaving this one, 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, okay, and then 13 14 15 16. So we are going to have 16 lines of them. So it's just a huge number. I'm just thinking how we can design it. So in the previous one, I have just designed creating a bow shape of the golden pearls. Here we can create. So now we are just going to add three pearls, three lines of each of them, because I have tried of creating like this pattern, but it's just overlapping because bottom red drops are acquiring or getting larger space, so it's overlapping and it's not creating a decent look. So instead of making more tassels or lines, we are just taking the midpoint of it, and then we are just adding 3 lines to each of the pearls. So here we have 8 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this midpoint here, we are going to add one larger pearl, and then leaving one gap, one space, we are adding from here the first line. So as you can see from here, we are just leaving the 2 pearls and then creating a line over here. So this is going to be the first line, and I'm making the line of 10 pearls, smaller pearls. So after that, we are going to leave one space and then again create a second line, but it is going to be the double size of it. So we are going to create a this kind of pattern, like this is the first line, and then this is the second line, and then this is the third line. So we are going to create these 3 lines for 3 of the pearls. So in the first one, we are just leaving one space after creating the first line. Then after creating the second line, we are not going to leave a space. In the first one, we are creating. So after creating the first line will be of 10 pearls, and then the second one is of 15 pearls. Now again, we are going to create 10 pearls of line, but in before completing the first, we have left one space here, but after completing the second one, we are not going to leave a space. So we are going to directly draw a line of 10 pearls, and then we are directly going to the center of this pearl, of the larger pearl, and then creating um, same pattern, but leaving space of one line at each of them, because the pattern is like this. So if we leave the space over here, it is going again to overlap, so it's not looking nice. So after creating it, it looks like this. Isn't it beautiful? So in this, I'm just quickly give you a measurement note that in the first line, like this first pearl, we are added 3 of them. So in the first circle, I have created 10 plus 15 plus 10 pattern. And in the second one, second pearl, I have created 15 plus 20 plus 15 pattern. And in the third one, I have again created 10 plus 15 plus 10 pattern. 10 plus 15 plus 10 means this pearl line is of 10 beats, then this is of 15, and then again this is of 10. And in this is of 15, this is of 20, and this is of 15. So like this, I have created all the lines, and it's come into like this. So you can change the marble color, like I have used here red color. You can also use green, yellow, blue, whichever your gown or your dress look is. And this is for today. Hope you loved the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We will see you in the next video with such interesting ideas of tassels. Till then, stay safe and stay designed.